name is Joshua Mills, and for the last 17 years, I've traveled around the world doing music and recording albums. I think music has always been a part of who I am. My parents were gospel recording artists, and they were part of a family singing group. Even when I was being carried in my mother's stomach, her water broke while she was singing in concert. I knew that music was part of my destiny and part of what I was called to do. You know, we've been working on this for probably about 8 years was when we first started talking about the Christmas album with my producer, Jack Shockley. But it just didn't seem like the moment was right until now. And it seems like everything just kind of came into alignment and the right doors open, the right connections open. And so this Christmas album is exciting because it wraps up my whole life message into a few songs. You know, at Christmas time, we listened to a bunch of stuff. We would always have the radio on, listening to whatever the radio station was playing at Christmas. And I remember the Frank Sinatra and the Nat King Cole. I remember the joy and the warmth and the happiness I would feel listening to that Christmas music. And I think that's become a big part of what I want to do on this album. I feel like this album's special because in all of the Christmas music, it's almost like the message of my life gets wrapped up in a few songs. I can sing about angels and I can sing about God's love for humanity. And for some reason at Christmas time, people seem to be able to accept that message a whole lot more easier than any other time of the year. So I'm really excited about that. I think one of the most spiritual things you can do in life is spend time with your family. My wife Janet and I, we've always tried to make sure that our kids are a part of what we do. We love family being close, and that connection, you know, it causes songs to be written. They inspire a lot of music, that's for sure. I've written a few of the tracks, and we're also recording some classic Christmas songs, as well as recording some originals that others have written. It's a great diversity of music. We've recorded already at Capitol Records in Hollywood. We've been recording at Shayshak Studios in Nashville, also down in Orlando, Florida, and out in Toronto, and now in Vancouver. And so it feels like the project has been in the hands of a lot of wonderful engineers and producers and music professionals. We are getting the absolute best possible music and sound on this album. It's been 6 months of a wild and exciting ride, but at the same time, the challenges of trying to figure out, you know, how we're going to get this album done in time, how we're going to get it supported, how we're going to fund it. The whole budget's about $80,000 when it comes down to the end. And I think at this point, we've basically run out of all of our resource, what we have to be able to produce the album. You know, I've been traveling for 18 years on the road doing this, and so many of you have supported me, supported the music, and now I want to give you an opportunity to come alongside me and be a part of this project. And I love the fact that Kickstarter is not only about you supporting the music and you supporting this project, but I also get to give back to you. And so I want to invite you to rise up to the challenge and support what we're doing. There's so many amazing gifts and rewards that we put together for you. And I'm really excited about it because I'm going to be able to connect with you in a way that I've never been able to do before. I know that you're going to love this music, and it's going to become a part of your family Christmases for years to come.